Good morning, good morning, good morning. What are we going to do today? What is on the agenda? Wait, let me look into my diary. Okay. 11 o'clock. Continue on rear brake. Front brake, I have front piston was leaking. So I patched it and I put a new seal on it yesterday, but it's still leaking. Bastard. I don't know. Hopefully it'll settle in. And I had a little play with routing this copper line up top. I'm gonna see if the switch still works, check it. When I rebuild the master cylinder, I have not put a new O-ring in there, so if I judge by the front brake, this will leak. So I'm gonna take it off, take it apart, put a new O-ring in there, and foot pedal and all the assembly works somewhat. So we're just gonna get the rear brake put together, bled, and hopefully it all works. So let's get started. Alrighty, we have a little pressure switch here for the rear brake, and now I'm just gonna try to test it whether it works. Connect it to cables, turn the light on, and let's see. Nope. There should be a contacted brake, red light should come on, and there is nothing coming on. So that's not particularly good. Well, I don't know if I can take it apart, but I am definitely gonna give it a go. Let's see. It's way tough metal being crimped down on that plastic. broken my screwdriver. Not good for a prying tool, that's for sure. It is what it is. But how do I do this? Yeah, it's way too thick. It's annoying because there is usually just some contacts which are just need cleaning. Hey, I don't want to buy a whole new one. How am I gonna take it off? Think, Mario, think. Oh well, I can't get in there. I can't do anything about it. I'm gonna write down the part number and see if I can buy one, order one new one, but I'm gonna put it back where it was. And well, who needs brake light? Fuck it, I'm just gonna put it together. I am pretty sure there is a million ways how to bleed brakes, but I quite like to do it backwards. fill a cup with some liquid. Come on. Alright. I'm using the .5 for the Harley, and I have a trusty itty bitty syringe of mine. With I put a little bit of a rubber hose at the end, so I can play doctors. Okay, nice. We have that. Tap it, just like the doctors do, and get all the air out. Try to be slow, because last time I did this, I have fucking spray. It got stuck, and I sprayed the liquid everywhere. And then I will excuse me. I will connect my get out of the way. Connect the hose to the bleeding nozzle, like so. And okay, she's in. I don't particularly worry me whether there is some air or not, because what I have done, I'll just keep it there for the time being. I had unplugged the connection there, so I'm gonna squirt the liquid all the way until I see it dripping out of here. It's gonna be a bit messy, but hey, it'll be fine. So that way all my lines are full, and then I'll fill the master cylinder, I always call it master cylinder, bloody hell, the master piston, the piston from the inside. Make sure that I have a liquid dripping from the other side. Then I connect, and I have a minimal air. Then all I have to do is just to press the brake pedal a few times, and she'll be bled. I did the same thing with the front. I have actually filled this caliper up first, then I plugged into the nipple and squirted liquid all the way through until there, and then I did the same thing, unscrewed the nipple here. I put the liquid and filled the hose all the way until I get the liquid dripping out of the hose, which was unconnected. So now I knew that the calipers are full, the hoses are full. Then I filled the master piston, whatever fucking thing it's called, and then connected. And I did that 3 or 4 little pumps, and she was stiff as. So I'm gonna go and press my syringe, and you just keep an eye for me when it starts dripping, and give me a yell, write in a comment that it's dripping, and I'll stop pushing. Okay, just let's do this. It's dripping! It's dripping! Okay. Thank you. Right, so now I will just tighten up the nipple. I didn't use heaps, It was tiny amount. You don't really need that much, as I put in a syringe. But it's okay. I will disconnect this. Okay, that's tight. And now time to move to fill the piston assembly. Alright, for for it to going, I actually did it quite crudely. I'll put a little bit of the liquid in, brake fluid, so it's called, and give it a few pumps. Last time I was having a bit of a thing, but you can see how it's bubbling. So slowly but surely there is a liquid brake fluid trying to get into fill the piston. And okay, I thought I was being so clever doing it backwards, and it didn't bloody work. So I'm doing the classic style. Everything's connected, filling the reservoir with the brake fluid, and then I have a hose connected in there with a drip into the cap. So this is the Motion Pro thing. I'm not particularly sure whether I have it connected the right way around. It's supposed to be a air. It's supposed to be an air little thingy, so it doesn't let air go up. But I see bubbles going backwards, so I don't know. I'm just gonna keep fiddling with it and see what happens. Fill the reservoir. Pump it, baby. Bubbles everywhere. Okay, refill the reservoir. Okay, and do it some more. That's better. Still some bubbles coming out, but right, I'll give it a few pumps. Pretty sure the brake works, because the whole caliper moves when I press on the pedal, which is good. Some more. Okay, there is no bubbles coming out anymore. I think we're good. And I have plenty of resistance in the brake pedal, which is sweet. And now on this side, as a good sign for me, is that when I press on it, I have a little backflow, so to me that's a good sign. So brake is bled. It's on the lower side the pedal. I have to still tighten up the inner assembly, which is pain in the arse because it's on the inside, but rear brake is bled and functional. Okay, so I'm gonna put it together, clean it up, and I'll get to the next step.